yourself somewhere to shed your tears. You say you want to try your whole life to love, to sleep somewhere with your sex at rest. Do you want her? She offers more resistance than emptiness. You say she mustn't speak like the women of her ancestors. As day dawns on her body, she lies down on the bed where you tell her to. All night you watch her, making your body less lonely. The malady of death has a hold on you. Night after night, the blind wave, more mysterious than any other external thing, the malady you suffer from. Not yet winter, autumn now. What's that sound? The sea there beyond the wall. No woman will ever cry out now because of you. Between her mouth and the outside air, you put your hand over her mouth. She closes her eyes along the walls by the sea, growing cold. What's in the sleep in the girl on the bed, from her body to the body of others? As sleep goes on, sorrow grows. The wings on the high tide, the world of you she can't tell you. She saw you were suffering the malady of death. She knows without knowing how. The malady of death is fatal, dying without any life to die to. Bury both forgotten existences with a single sweep. The perfection of God. The eyes see, the hands and body touch, resting from an eternal weariness. She doesn't answer, you cry out, and it's then you know she's alive, giving over to sleep, a silent face, asleep like her hands. The spirit shows through the surface, facing the Black Sea. Bury both forgotten existences with a single sweep, the perfection of God. The malady of death is on her sleeping body, an alien heartbeat. In her is where the malady of death is. The breath withdraws and returns again. Unaware of how she fills the whole world in the places of the summer sun, as vast as stretches of sky that time can't find a way through. In this hour of the night, it would be best for her to die. The tide starting to rise, suddenly deserted by life, the presence of death, to throw her into the rising tide, abandoned in her own magnificent darkness. In the threat of disappearance, she sleeps. You shut your eyes as she gets back into your depth. Slight tremors like those of suffering. The eyes sink deeper into the face, approaching the sea. The day spreads over the sky. She says the sea is never black, and no one can ever love you. Because of the death, the malady you suffer from, death cannot be loved. Slight tremors like those of suffering, you alone with the fate that exists. You cry for her, she's the one who taught you to know, because you don't love. To kill a lover and keep them all to yourself. The still dark light of the sun. Stop lying, she tells you. The deadly lovelessness. She rests from death, the flight of the nightingales, from a dream of sleep, the approach of death. Her body has vanished, the sand abandoned by the receding tide. Suddenly, as if you never heard before, you look for her, but you won't be able to recognize her. All you remember is the malady of death, losing love before it happens.